So welcome back to some more Okami, where last time we took care of some old foes within the Arc of Yamato. And this time is the finale. This is the final boss of the game. Before anything, make sure you buy anything you think you need. Honestly, I wouldn't buy any exorcism slips. You don't need them here. Otherwise, let's go. Okami Amaterasu. Just being able to see you with my own eyes. I can't tell you how much joy it brings me. It pains me that I can't remain with you until the end. But I know you won't let us down. Now I must join the others, but I'll never forget you. And how we used to play in the fields in our homeland. I pray that you will always shine bright, Amaterasu. There you are, Amaterasu! I thought I could handle things before you arrived. But it seems I've met my match. This brings back memories, ma chérie. Remember when we faced Orochi together on the Celestial Plane? Behold, it is shrouded in darkness, but make no mistake. This is none other than Yami, the evil ruler of darkness. It was he who slew the Celestials on board this very ark and brought misfortune upon the land of mortals. Of course, it's too dark to see his true form now. And so it begins. The dreaded day of darkness is upon us. Yami. Distorted time and space brings about this phenomenon. This ill-fated day only occurs once every 100 years. Nobody, not even the gods, has the power to stop it. Still, I shall stand firm and fight this battle. For it was I who brought the Ark of Yamato to the Celestial Plane. But I was oblivious to the evil that lurked in its depths. I caused the death of countless innocent Celestials, and brought a curse upon the land of mortals. However, I cannot reset my actions nor undo the past. Amaterasu. Orochi can only be defeated with the power of the Chosen One. That's what I told you. And you waited for me without question. You waited patiently in this land of mortals. You waited for the day that Nagi, the Chosen One, was born. You believed in me despite knowing that I count myself among the ranks of the accursed Moon Tribe who had escaped from the lunar realm. I was deeply moved by your earnest spirit. That is why my faith in you has not waned since that fated day when we engaged Orochi in battle, side by side. Amaterasu, you must return to the celestial plane. You must do so in order to bring peace to this world. Time for a fight. This one is a multi-phase fight. He'll destroy the ground. Eventually, there we go. The only thing we can do is attack. He has stripped us of all of our powers. The only thing we can do is do some wolf kung fu. Eventually, we'll regain our first power. Welcome back, Solar Flare. Retrieve rejuvenation. With this, we can now actually, if the camera would work with me, we can rejuvenate this hole in the ground. Bring that back to its old desire, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say there. Yami is a multi-stage fight. He is quite ridiculous. This is what I consider stage 1, where we get rejuvenation back, and after hitting him a couple times, we'll retrieve Power Slash. This, Power Slash, obvious reasons. There you go. So, he can also do a fire attack, which, if he does a fire attack you want to dodge, do Power Slash again, and just keep smacking him until we get our another ability back. This also takes us to, well, actually no, it does not yet, but whatever. Ignore me, I am a bad elf here. We retrieve Green Sprout again. All of the powers of Green Sprout, including Bloom. Once that fish dude comes out, we want to attack it with everything we've got. Remember, we don't have Mist anymore, so we have to fight it legit. That's stage 1 done. But it's not over yet. Stage 2 starts with this. Yeah, this is where he starts doing flame attacks. We can't do anything about that. We don't have water spout or anything, but notice that there's water in the back, so that's cool. You are being a dick, man. Can I Power Slash you? No. We just have to wait till he stops doing that. We attack him a couple times, and then he'll split into segments? Yeah, kind of weird. You want to jump up and try to Power Slash the core, while also dodging those segments. Yami is a very strange creature in and of itself. There's not much known about him. After a couple times, we get back Cherry Bomb. Once we have Cherry Bomb, once it's stunned, we can Cherry Bomb him. Okay, I guess I'm gonna do multiples of these. There we go. That splits up his segments, and he'll be on a random segment. But what? Okami. Okay. What is this? Okay, that's a new. What was that? That's a new one. Okay, thanks for another ability. I had a new ability of moonwalking, apparently. That was funny. That I've never seen. I didn't know you could do that. Okay, after enough times you get Water Spout, which, yeah, if he's on fire, you can now douse him. And of course, we'll do Cherry Bomb. he can be in a random spot in any of those segments, so it can be quite annoying to try to hit him. Okay, he's in a pretty good spot. Hopefully I don't start moonwalking again, because that was weird. Okay, that was just really funny that that even happened. Honestly, I would also suggest spamming Power Slash. Now, he is tanky to that. Oh, God. But it's extra damage that matters, right? All right, get a couple more hits in. There we go. Get another ability back. And probably the coolest one for this fight. We get back Crescent. What Crescent does, it summons a giant Nagi that splits him in half. Pretty badass, needless to say. Get out of here, stupid fish man. Got stage 2 done. Going into stage 3. He will turn into a slot machine. So we want to Power Slash one of them. Oh god, it is random of what you can get. So in this case, we got fire and some monster. Oh no, we can actually do something about this. We can attack them with these cannons, kind of like with the evil trees that we've been fighting all this time. We'll shoot that back. We'll shoot that back. We'll shoot that back, and we'll shoot that back. Pretty nice. I don't think you can do damage to him. No, we have to play the slots. There we go. This will stun him, getting us back another ability. Now, these ones are kind of random, so there are 3 of them. In this case, we got ourselves a Gale Storm. So now we can have a way to deal with this fire, which is pretty nice. All right, bring it on, buddy. What's your next slot? We like gambling here today. Another ability. Okay, that's pretty lucky, actually. Yeah, it's completely random what you get, so sometimes it takes forever to get another ability, sometimes it doesn't. In this case, it didn't. What do we got next? You got Inferno. All right. Well, let's use Inferno here. Or not. Okay. I said let's use Inferno here. There we go. Burn everything to a crisp. What you got next for us, buddy? Hopefully another ability soon. All right, let's do it. Nope, we're getting fire. We're getting fire across the board. I think he can reflect the fire back at him with Gale Storm. No, he just doesn't care. Holy crap. Yeah, just be careful of the flames. Through the fire and the flames, we carry on. Just blow it out of the way. Gives me a chance to get back some of my ink, because I spammed so much of Inferno. All right, let's do it. Health. Okay, thanks for the health. You also give me some ink back. He can help you. That is a funny thing he can do. Right, let's do this. Just blow that out of the way. Alright, come on, buddy. You only got one more ability for us in this phase, so kind of want to give it to me, buddy. There we go. No, I'm getting fire, which I guess is fine. I did not want to do that. Oh, God, I wanted a Gale Storm towards you. Ability, please. Give me an ability. Yeah, it won't do anything if that happens. And lightning, we can't do anything about... You suck. Can't do anything about lightning. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is random, so you can't really do much about it. Ice. Oh, God. Okay. Well, we can use Inferno to melt this. So there is that. There's fire in the arena now. Yami is just a very strange beast in and of itself. Again, not a lot is known about him. Ow. He is a tough fight. He uses a lot of different abilities, but the cool thing too is, well, actually no, that's not true. I was about to say he loses some of those abilities when you get them back, but no, he's still using fire, and we have Inferno. All right, come on, buddy. I want to have my abilities. Yeah, wait, don't go. All right, well, I can slash you at least. Get some cheap damage on you. Does that just make you vulnerable? Oh, okay, I see. Smack you a bunch. Ah. And we gotta deal with fire. Alright, just jump out of the fire. As I said, this phase can kind of be annoying because it's pretty much up to RNG of what you get on this slot. There we go. Finally got our last ability, so we don't have to deal with this phase anymore. Well, at least not to its fullest extent. For this time, we retrieved the Veil of Mist again. So Veil is going to make this extremely easy for us because we could just slow down time and choose what we want. And I think that was Sakyu that just gave us some stuff. All right, let's slow down time and wait for a desired result. There we go. Missed up again. Thankfully, it's pretty quick in this form too. There we go. Now, you must give me what I desire. Stupid fish. All right. And we can slow down time to deal some more damage. There we go. And yeah, that is Kushi. I don't know who that was. Is this? I think it was Kushi. That ends off stage 3. Stage 4. We want to stay mobile because, well, now he's mobile. He has legs. We want to... Oh, God. Oh, God. He'll eventually shoot rockets. He's kind of a weird transformer thing. Oh, God. There's the heat laser. Yeah, he is now fully mechanical. Once these missiles come out, we want to power slash them. We can reflect it back at him and hit his fish thing. He's like a weird fish dude. I don't know what really he is. Come on, shoot your missiles. We can't do anything about that. We don't have electricity yet. All right, we can slash the fish. And yeah, just stay mobile. Make sure you're not getting too close to him. Slash him again. Slash him again. Oh, we can get some damage in, actually. All right, come on. Thank you, Kushi. Oh, God. Now he'll turn into this ball form thing. Oh. That's another ability. This gets us Catwalk, which is probably the most useless ability. There was a Catwalk statue in the back there. It allows you to get items and stuff or get high ground if you need to. You don't need it, to be honest with you. It's kind of pointless for this fight. It's the one ability that really doesn't have much use. All right, let's slash this again. Just keep slashing that stupid fish. All right, he's going again. Just jump over that fire. Yeah, so there's chests up there that have healing items and the such. All right, we need to race over there. Thank you, Kushi. I think that's Kushi. It's either Kushi or... I didn't really get a good tell on who she is. I think it's Kushi. All right, giving us another ability, pal? Yes, you are. Something a bit more useful. Thunderstorm. We can now attack those lightning rods that he's been using against us. Hopefully he'll show. Yeah, he does. Let's lightning up. Electrocute his ass. That'll make him poop out his body. That's strange. All right. Get out of here, you stupid fish man. You have caused nothing but pain in the land of, well, Nippon, I should say. I was about to say just Kamui, but yeah, it's been a bit more than Kamui. And now we get Blizzard, which is also kind of pointless as well. I mean, we could use it against his fire-based stuff. Can I use it against the heat gun? Yeah, I can. Wow. Okay, it just completely blocks his heat gun. Let's just power slash you. Yeah. What's this? All right, there's the heat gun. I do want to see if this actually works. Oh, no. Okay, so it's kind of another pointless ability as well. All right, we got missiles. Whoa, hello. Okay, what's this? All right, do your sword thing, buddy. I want you to do the sword. Power the sword. Yoink. Okay, you're stunned again. Okay. It kind of reminds me of, like, Reggie Steel a little bit. Just the way he's designed. I don't know. He's just a funny-looking dude in this phase. All right, come on. Let's mist up again. Mist is always OP, as it should always be. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right, go into this form again. Do your... oh, that's a new one. And there's a bunch of missiles. Yeah, this guy really likes the power of America. All right, what are you doing now? Ow. All right, let's smash the fish. Or not. Okay. Do your sword thing. I want to do the swords. Oh, God, missiles again. You really like the... ah, he's... ah, Jesus. Possessed by the spirit of Lockheed Martin. Okay. There's some electricity. There we go. Poop out your fish. We got fish to fry. Not bad, Furball. Well, you know the drill. Let's have one of those famous howls of yours. The true Yami. That furball's always spacing out like that. Yami can't get anything done without my help. Is that doggy crying somewhere, sis? Is that why the sunshine has disappeared? I haven't seen the doggy for a while now. Did my saying there's no such thing as gods cause all this? Snowy, the hole-digging king. I never dreamt that you were a god. You were gonna make Hayabusa a nervous wreck if you don't get that sun shining again soon. Amaterasu, thanks to you we can protect our village by ourselves. But you must be strong and triumph over evil. For the canine warriors so dearly wish to see you once more. That god sure was burning with passion. I don't know what happened, but that mongrel doesn't come out of hiding. I'll have to send up a really big one to reignite that passion. Oh, so that wolf was really a god? Perhaps I should have made an offering of my bamboo ware. It may be my fault that the sun has ceased to shine. Who would have ever thought that that rascal was really Shiranui reborn? My, how that god loved my cherry cakes. Could this darkness be caused by hunger? Chirp. No! The boss is praying? Snowy, did something happen to you? Why hasn't the sun suddenly appeared? Fido wouldn't roll over and play dead for evil. No brother of mine would dream of it. Something in your brushwork touches the heart, Isun. You never abandoned your life as an artist after all. When one tries to master something, it ends in either success or failure. But it is the attempt itself where you find the true value. Believe in your own power and walk your own path. Isun, I see you have finally heeded your calling. Your resolve is plain to see in your drawing. It has the power to move people's hearts and inspire their faith in the gods. Amaterasu, their faith shall be your power. He did it! My grandson did it. Look at the spirit behind this beautiful brushwork. He truly deserves the title of Celestial Envoy. It's work like this that can show the true glory of the gods and guide people to the right path. There's one thing I'm sure of, Amaterasu. You found a much better companion than I could ever be. Okay, everyone. I know it's kind of hard to see this in this darkness, but get a load of my latest work. Isun, the wandering artist presents his interpretation of the great god Amaterasu. Can you hear me, Yami? You're not floundering about without me, are ya? You gotta pull yourself together. I finally chose my path, and I have the resolve to see it through. I've started to roam the land as your missionary. But you gotta take care of the things on your end, too. Don't look so sad. Just psych yourself up like we always did, remember? Oops, I almost forgot. Check these out, everyone. It's the great god Amaterasu descending from the heavens. Pretty good, huh? Ami was smiling down from the sky just a little while ago. Something must have disturbed the furball's concentration, though. That's why the world has gone dark. Without Ami, we can't take a refreshing nap outdoors. Rice won't grow. Plants and flowers will wither. Laundry won't dry. Monsters will roam about like they own the place. In other words, our world will be a total mess. No one wants to live in a world like that. Especially me. So, come on everybody. Let's join together to call upon the great god. Let's show Ami that we truly believe. Put your hands together and pray. Let's make our gratitude obvious. I mean, we shouldn't pray only when we want something. We should also consider how the gods must feel once in a while. We should even take on some of their burden. If you pray with all your heart, maybe the sun will cheer up and show itself once again, lighting our world with its heavenly glow. After all, the best thing about this great god Amaterasu is that happy-go-lucky spirit. Right, Ami? Answer if you can hear me, you big furball. We are the true sun god, meaning we have an original power of our own. If it gets dark, make it light. He's going to throw literally everything at you. Once he goes down, take advantage, take down that stupid fish. We have all our powers back, and we look just like Shiranui before. Do everything we can. Do everything. He has a lot of different abilities that he can spam at you, so just reflect them. Am I about to one-phase him? Is that a thing I can do? Come on. I want to see if I can one-phase him. One-phase him. I one-phased him? Well, that's anticlimactic. He has a lot of different things he can do in that stage 5, but that's the final phase. Fantastic, Amaterasu. What a long and winding road it's been, eh, Mashire? But at last, our arch-nemesis Yami, the Dark Lord who brought darkness upon the land of mortals, has been annihilated for all eternity. I must say, I was really surprised by your little bouncing friend. You couldn't have done it without him. That tickles. Down, heel. You're going to lick me to death. Well, Amaterasu, time to embark to even stormier seas. Making the world a better place is never easy. You must return to the celestial plane and set things in order. Only then can you usher in a new age of peace in the mortal world. Our journey is far from over, Mashire. Now, full speed ahead. First stop, the celestial plane. The path to heaven, eh? Kinda sounds like fun. You remember what I said the first time I met you, Ami? There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. So, I'm going, Furball. There's no way you're gonna stop me. I'm gonna pull out at all the stops and inspire people's faith in you. You're gonna have more believers than you know what to do with. You'll see. Until then, take care of yourself, you big furball. And there we go. That's Okami. And you can tell there's a pre-rendered cutscene. Holy crap, Jesus. That's all of Okami. Now, granted, we still have more things to talk about, but for the most part, that's the story. That is everything you really need to do in one playthrough of it. I've given a lot of my stuff that I wanted to say last episode when we were just fighting old bosses, but the ending to this game is so beautiful. I really do attribute it to Earthbound in a lot of cases. From the literal of, having to win against the final fight by having everybody that you met believe in you. And they really show that in this game. It's a pretty emotional moment in the game. And seeing all the old faces that we helped out throughout the entire game, even off characters that you thought you wouldn't have seen again, like the cherry bomb guy, Like, even people like him that seem so insignificant play a huge part into the game. And that's what's beautiful. There's no wasted character. There's no bad character, really. And that's what makes this game so memorable and a must-play, in my opinion. So, this game is great. There's so many good things about it, and it has an amazing story. The art is amazing. It leaves off at a really good point for Okami 2, because I can imagine Okami 2 starting straight off in the Celestial Plane, because, like Waka said himself, we're not done yet. The journey's just starting for us, and I can't imagine how much pain it must have been for people who beat the game. It's like, wait, there's more, though. They told us there was more, and we've been waiting for years. And now we're finally getting it at some point, hopefully. So, it's been such a giant journey. It's a very much Zelda-like game, but it's also a lot like Earthbound. There's so many good things about it, and there's really nothing bad to say about it. The only bad things I could say is maybe some of the abilities kind of being pointless. Like, Catwalk's cool, but it's not very much used. Same with Blizzard. It's just... Besides that, though, besides just small things like that, there's not a lot of bad things to say. Every character is special in their own way, and especially for characters that made a comeback, Isun's grandfather especially, and Isun himself. He got the resolve to become the celestial envoy he needed to be. And can I just say too, the music is so amazing. I've been unironically listening to the music off screen, and yeah, this is just a game that I truly believe everybody should experience at least once. It's a game that I really do believe is special, and with Okami 2 coming out, I hope that people do revisit the first one like I have and experience it for themselves. For it's a very special game. I keep saying it's so special, but it really is. There's really nothing like it. The closest thing you can really get is the Zelda series. And, I mean, to which that is just... I mean, it's based off of... They take a lot of inspiration from Zelda, and hey, you can see that the queen, the Dragon Palace Queen, had their kid. It seems like the imps are still around. At least they're just playing music now. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this project as much as I have. I know I said a lot of that last episode, so I'm not going to go too crazy with it, but I hope you guys enjoyed the series as much as I have. We got one more episode left before we end things off fully. For, surprisingly, this game has New Game Plus. So, I'll leave you guys with the end bit here, because it does... Actually, we might be at the end of it already. Oh yeah, we are. Time to take a rest under a cherry blossom tree. Now, there is something special at the end. Hey, Susano is doing things, and it looks like he has got a kid. See that right there? And that concludes this most secret of tales. Well then, I'd say that's enough storytelling for today. This story contains the hopes and dreams of many fine people. Keep it close to your heart and cherish it. What's that? You want to know why I alone know this tale that no one else knows? You listened to the whole story and never figured it out. You missed the whole point. Jeez, what is wrong with you? I suppose I'll have to tell the whole story all over again. You best learn to show my brush the respect it deserves. Anyway, I'm tired. Let's call it a day. If you're eager to hear more, I can tell you the rest of the story some other time. Until then, do your best to live up to the heroes I told you about. It's time to roll this scroll up and give it a title. Okami Amaterasu's Adventure. Come back again, okay? Until next time. Yeah, you can kind of tell who that might have been. So, yeah, again, it's kind of obvious. That was Isun, probably maybe not hundreds, but many, many, many years later. And I actually don't want to end things off yet because, well, we have more credits here. And there's something I want to talk about at the very end. I know this video is extremely long, and I've been just chatty the entire time, but they hide a lot of things at the end credits here, and I want to show everything off, especially the amazing people who worked on this and the HD port, although they kind of screwed up the whole USB thing I talked about the very first episode, but I digress. Yeah. it is cool that we get to see some blips into the future, and some of that future we see in Okami Den. That's a thing I'm curious about too, because if it is a direct sequel, like takes place right after Okami 1, what's it mean for Okami Den? Does that mean Okami Den's like the technical third game in the storyline? Who knows? Maybe we see the background for Amaterasu's childbirth. That sounds really weird. Yeah. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this LP as much as I have. I'm really kind of waiting for them to get to the very end thing, because there's something I want to talk about, and it hasn't gotten there yet, and I don't want to skip the credits, because a lot of people worked hard on this game, and I want to show that for the people. Also, kind of weird that it's going from top down, but I guess that is how Japanese language works. Okay, we should be at the end. Also, I'm kind of scared, too, because it is thunderstorming outside, and I do not want my recording getting screwed. Holy crap, lots of money. Total results. Not bad playtime. Days passed, 64 saves. I'm an elf pair. What do you expect? No deaths. Lots of enemies defeated. Lots of money gained. Lots of demon fangs. Exactly 600. Okay. Lots of praise. And something secret. Well, pretty nice, right? Congratulations! You got presents for me soon. Karmic Transformer 1, 2, Returner, Stray Bead, and all Stray Beads have reunited. The string of beads is complete. Karmic Transformer 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the Secret Theater. You can save the game here. So, this will start a New Game Plus file. And of course, my power cuts out right when I do the stupid outro. I was at the end of the video, man. Anyways, next time on Okami, without power failures, at least for now, we'll be exploring the New Game Plus mode, and finishing things off for good. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.